Right. So, from my research and my Akashic knowledge, I believe and that our ancient ancestors were Tartarians, and they were overthrown by the Khazarians,
Yes,
the
yes.
Khazarian Empire, which is still in control today.
Yeah.
And they're an alien race, I think, from a distant star system, probably Palladium, from millennia ago. I think they call themselves the Anunnaki. I don't think there's a link there, but they are the Rothschilds, and
Can I
they're
just stop you there? Sorry, I'm going to do this a few times. I love this. People love to say that I'm a Palladian and I'm channeling the Pallades. In my opinion, you're channeling some Archon demons. You think you're some
not
part of some new age spiritual community with the Galactic Federation, and you're actually invoking demons.
fake. They're fake. You've got this is what I want to do now.
Yes.
I literally want to put it out there. Who is fake? Who's fake as AF, right? I'm not going to swear. And who is and what this is why I'm going to share these reels as well, because there is and even in the fake people, they are dangerous because they are sharing truths and that we're consenting to. So, the Khazarians, there. So the Rothschilds, they are the shield of Ra. So they are protecting what the Anunnaki put in place. They're worth 7 trillion, but money is a fake concept. But that's basically, they have everything. They own everything, everything. So, and they are flesh and blood and they are consciousness. They're the same as us, but they're controlled by a demonic force called the demiurge. The Gnostics call it the demiurge. Some people call it Satan. Some people call it Baal. It's the same thing. So, and trapped our eternal consciousness in this ethereal realm,
I just
which
want
is
to say there, when it comes to trapping our eternal consciousness in the New Age
yeah,
scene, people see this tattoo and this image a lot. It's the so-called flower of life, which is a false image of the flower of life, by the way. It is a flat 2D, it's like it's not basically it's supposed to represent the Taurus field, the flower of life, which is a three-dimensional thing. And they've and everyone in the New Age society, they think this is the flower of life, and it's actually a representation of that incarnation trap which they keep you in. And everyone's like, doing these big sacred events with this, and it's actually called
yeah,
Metatron's Daisy of Death. I don't know if
oh,
you've ever heard of that before. Metatron's Daisy of Death. So
yeah,
and so on my arm I've actually got the Buddha sitting on top of that where he
no,
had his emancipation, to show that he's actually above that Saha world. So I completely resonate with what you're saying.
oh, amazing. Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, it used to be a beautiful world to live in. It used to be high frequency. We used to be able to choose to remain or ascend, but they stopped all that. And the archons, which is just another Greek word for officials, there's nothing special. They're criminals basically. Created soul traps, which is just technology, it harvests our consciousness in the quantum field.
Yeah.
And this technology is being exposed now. They're sharing all this with us because they're going to end this system. So they don't care, right? They want us to know. They want us to consent. So this technology is now being exposed and patented by DARPA. It's already been rented, but they're making out just that. Captures our consciousness and stores it in quantum computers. Because this time, there's always resets. The last, I think, every 5,000 years, because it's when people awaken. It's every so many years, or when the society starts awakening, it becomes uncontrollable. The last one was a flood. This one is through electromagnetic frequencies.